Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and once again, for some unknown reason, we find ourselves at the top of Galaxy Hall here in Pokemon Legends Arceus. As you can see, we have a slightly altered entourage group of ragtag heroes at our disposal, including but not limited to the return of Kazumasa. He is actually starting to fall a little bit behind on levels, so we're bringing him back along with our old friend Porygon Z, the new model. But then we also have that Alpha Scyther, and of course, who could forget the shiny Bonsly that I caught like 3 weeks ago. So I guess I'm the one who forgot, but it was more than likely overshadowed by the fact that I caught a shiny Murkrow in the same visit, but we're gonna keep him around, level him up a bit and see what happens. But going forward, for the next few episodes, we are actually not gonna be doing a lot in the way of plot progression. So I just wanted to let you guys know that in advance while, you know, I still have you here for whatever 30 more seconds that people watch these videos for. But we did employ the use of Sneasler, and we are going to be going to older areas and exploring sort of those nooks and crannies we couldn't reach before, but not without talking to this bitter old Tawahua who has been requesting these pods for God knows how long, and I just keep forgetting to give them to him. So there you go. Sweet Jesus, the finest feature of the Cobalt Coastlands. We'll often find these fine sea vegetables washed ashore. Well, if it was so easy to pick them up, as was made evident by how many are in our inventory, you would have done it yourself. But yeah, don't send me back a failure to Choi, because everybody hates that guy. And we'll go let him know about our progress. So last time on the game, we actually ended up doing a lot of stuff in the Coronet Highlands, and I've been really excited about everything we've been able to do there. So it has been quite eventful, including a shiny Alpha Steelix. Good God, that was just, you know, cream of the crop lucky. All right, Choi, listen, you and him have got beef, and I suggest you squash it before it goes bad in the fridge, and then you gotta toss it out. This is still salvageable. You don't need to go to that fast food restaurant and pick up dinner. No, Choi's got something else for us, and it's at this point that we could give Taohua the crunchy salt. But of course, he's gonna go ahead and make a political statement at the border and not give him any more, you know, offerings at his grocery store. So 3 hunks of salt, which I did have, and we'll go and return back this way. So good stuff. Yeah, Kazumasa is level 52, so that's actually not as low as I thought it was, but we haven't used him very often, and Alakazam just learned Psychic too, so I'm excited about that. Scyther, we'll get into why we have him in our party soon enough, but here you go. I got your damn salt, old man. Talk about being, you know, salty for nothing. Yeah, you're looking a little perplexed, wondering why this old man gets so stubborn over selling the shopkeeper a few things? Yeah, fine. Well, if we give him some salt, he will tell us. Yeah. Wish I could persuade you to join my corps. No, I am good. But yeah, take it. And tell me, why is it that you two are constantly butting heads? Oh, sweet Jesus, the finest feature of the Coronet Highlands. If you see it in the wild, don't pass it over as if it were just another rock. Yeah, people have done far worse for some spices and salt in our sordid history of the world. Yeah, you gotta crunch them right up into a powder, and then you can mix it with another ingredient and you'll be able to get salt cakes. So Pokemon do surprisingly like those a lot, so thank you. Tell him I'll sell him up. Oh, and yes, what happened between you two? That whelp made off with my dearest treasure. What? Wait, he stole your treasure? What the damn? Here, you know what? I meant to do this earlier. Let's just fast travel to Galaxy Hall, save ourselves a couple of steps in the process, and sort of, I guess, try to figure out what the damn. You stole this old man's treasure? Really? Sure, no wonder why everybody hates you. Yeah, you stole his treasure. I can never forgive a man that would steal another man's treasure. Yeah, well, apparently the story's not so simple, but it's nothing I have to worry about. Well, I want to know who I'm doing business with. Eventually, he'll tell us the full story, but for now, he's got excellent new wares on my account, so thank you. I'm getting out of here. I'm done. And actually, before we go, I'm not spending too much time in Jubilife, don't worry. Anth had something for us, and I forgot to do this at the end of the last part, but she wanted a couple of Shellos, and in order to really do what we need to, we needed both varieties, pink and blue. And I already forgot which one she asked for. So, oh yeah, this one was. I forgot that was an alpha. Is this right? Okay, light blue. There you go. Enjoy. And I don't need to give them to her, but I had them set aside. Oh my, that's an alpha. For they already have moves that they've already mastered. Yeah. Well, anyways, it's absolutely charming that they change things up depending on where they live. Yeah, that is kind of, you know, how evolution works. Yeah, maybe a change in the color of our clothing is what we need. Absolutely. I was going to go for a quick ensemble change, but I decided against it. Just keep the wardrobe as is for the time being, and then we'll switch it up a bit. But Shellos of the East and West. New items added to the clothier. Cool. Yeah, we'll deal with that a little bit later. But for right now, we're going to set our sights to the Obsidian Fieldlands. And let me guess, you're hearing reports of one of those mass outbreaks out there? Holy good mother of Christ, my friend, you absolutely need to get your man on the ground a raise or a nice bouquet of edibles or something. Because he is out there risking life and limb for Alexio in the Coronet Highlands. Not great, but holy Cherubi. I've never actually seen Cherubi as a mass outbreak, so that's really nice. I'm excited. Count me in. You know, I want in on these profits. The fact that we have yet to properly showcase a mass outbreak on screen as of now, and with the Pokemon as relatively elusive as Cherubi, I think is a massive win in our book. Although I will say, and I'm gonna be frank, if I had come across this encounter in my own playthrough in the very many hours I spent not recording this game, I probably wouldn't bat an eyelash at it, mostly because mass outbreaks are really only good for filling out Pokedex entries and shiny hunting. And the thing about that is I don't really want a shiny Cherubi. As a matter of fact, those ones kind of look bad. I know they're supposed to be cherries, and I believe it becomes golden, but still not really the best investment of time considering how much we have on our plate at the moment. And I don't want to waste it unless, you know, we're here gazing out at the majestic skyline of Lake Verity. Now I know what you're thinking. This looks bland, boring, moderately generic, and not great. And I would be inclined to agree with you because the music ends up doing a lot of heavy lifting, which then might lead you to believe that, hey, maybe the perimeter of the lake would be more exciting. The answer would be the same here as well. Aside from your odd wisp or two that you can find, some materials and trees and ore deposits, there is virtually nothing up here for you. Even if I go ahead and use, yeah, Ursaluna's even like, get me out of here, man. The one thing of interest I will say is at the peak at the other end that we're gonna make our way to, but also the fact that coming around here, you'll find that every Pokemon is actually paired up, making this a romantic hotspot. And it got me to thinking, man, we may have just been fortuitous enough to have stumbled upon the annual Shadow the Hedgehog cosplay convention date night of the summer. It's fantastic. They've been looking forward to this for months, and here I am mucking it up for everybody. They're gonna be mad. All those Luxray and Staraptor. And if you're extremely unlucky, you'll probably end up on the other side of an alpha of one of those two. So I'll try to hopefully avoid those guys. Ugh. And the main point of interest that I really wanted to come here for was that cliff, because there is a pretty unique encounter that we can find, and I would very much like to do it. And if we're lucky, we'll probably be able to do this just fine. What in the damn hell? Excuse me? Are you joking me? Did I look at that right? A shiny Staraptor. Okay, wow. That completely took me by surprise. That is not what I was expecting. Here, you know what? Let's just try to snag this thing as soon as we can. I did want to clear these two out for a specific reason, but man, it is such a tragedy that we already have a shiny Staraptor. I raised it from a Starly. Okay, I might just give him a little tweet, but yeah, we'll see. We'll still have to take the other one out. Damn it, I slipped. Okay, I do want to take this one out. Maybe I can reset. Ugh. And we'll use our new and improved model of the Porygon Z. So this will be fantastic. So unfortunately, we do need to use agile and strong style moves, as well as recover, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. So we're gonna be stuck with this guy for a while. But nothing, good old-fashioned Tri-Attack can't do any damage for it. And a burn. Very nice. Okay, that is unsuspected. Well, Thunderbolt it is. And I gotta say, this character model is so good. I love the animations. It is something else. Okay. I'm sorry I had to defeat your lover, but I'm looking for you. Okay. I could give somebody a herniated disc and just absolutely wreck this thing, but I don't think I want to do that. No. I like my Staraptor. But we'll go with this, and I'll try a Jet Ball, I suppose. Yeah, you like the Raspberry. But we'll see. We'll see how lucrative this is. Oh, it's turned like such a weird way. There it is. Okay, let's see it. Please don't disappoint me. Thank you. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. So, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a 1 in, I guess, 2094 chance or whatever, we have ourselves a flying Togekiss. And this thing and I have a sordid history, and it is not pretty. So, the last time I was here, I tried to contain this thing in 5 Jet Balls. It broke out of every single one without fail. But on the 6th, I switched to Feather, and it caught on the first try. So, as gentle as I can be, we'll attempt a back strike. Nice! Ooh, that was almost a little too early. And we can kind of combo lock it, or just catch it first try. Wow. Okay, let's compose ourselves. Take a deep breath, because our luck right now is nothing short of incredible, and I don't want to mess it up. So, you know what that means. It's time to take a dip in the old lake drink. Beautiful. And for all intents and purposes, this place is going to be absolutely teeming with Gyarados and Magikarp. And I don't know what dictates who appears where, because usually there'll be 4 or 5 of those things on top of each other, but I think the weather and the time of day might have something to do with it, so probably not going to get lucky with another shiny, so we'll just keep on going. Usually you'll be able to also find yourselves in Alpha. How's it going, my friend? This thing, I don't think we particularly need. We already caught one before. And catching this thing has like the ears of a god, which I guess, you know, would just so behoove it. Oops, why can't I aim at it? I'm in a weird spot. Where did it go? Where did I go? Okay, oh, yeah, it likes to move. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, uh-oh, what's happening? Yeah, just catching Pokemon in the water, not great. Although I somehow managed to get a back strike on that, so. Hooray! I caught a Gyarados that I didn't need. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. We're doing great. I could try to get into a fight with this guy, actually. Quad weakness to electricity is not something to be scoffed at, although it's probably still not going to be all that great. So, yeah, if you'd like to help, I guess we can. This guy's just like, who is that? Yeah, stop that! I can see you from here. Hey, would you knock it off? Okay, I'm sorry. I won't fight you. Don't worry. So obviously, aside from the significant implications of this small island that is currently sealed, we will be returning here later. And the only reason why you'd want to come here now is because there is an unknown. So we'll go ahead and catch ourselves one of these. Thank you. It went right through it. Okay, you see what I mean about those hitboxes. They're terrible, man. But I ended up making some Pokeballs off screen, so we have that going for us. Ori is now on the prowl. I don't know what he's thinking, but I hope he doesn't ruin anything. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gyarados? You know, I kind of do want to get into a fight with this thing, because Porygon Z is one of those Pokemon that will levitate above the water, just like, you know, flying. God, dude, why do you... Ori! God, he moved the mic away from my mouth. That was insane. And now I didn't press the button. I was putting my thing down. Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks, dude. He jumped down off my lap so that he could go and screw up my mic placement. Okay. Hopefully that didn't unplug anything. Anyways, we're returning through here. We could have definitely come here earlier in the game should we have decided to brave the Valley of the Shadow of Killer Lexios. And I'm not interested in that, so allow me to be gone. And we're pretty close to where we found that Alakazam as well, so I'm going to try and catch that, because the last time we were here, we could not even remotely try. So I'm going to try and get somewhat hidden. Thank you. Okay. So something that is probably going to annoy the hell out of you if you saw the last episode and our efforts in catching that Steelix that was shiny and also alpha for the first time, I did indeed have stealth sprays on me. I just didn't realize it at the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of those real quick and hope that I can catch this thing relatively easily. So I'm gonna throw like one of those right there. And maybe I'll go for Gigaton. It might not work. I wonder if a jet ball would work better though. But stealth spray is good and a little spritz. All right, lucky Gigaton ball. Give it to me, man. There we go. Hide back into the grass. And if we did do that, then we are certifiably incredibly lucky today. Okay, so Alakazam we definitely still have to work on, and there is indeed one of these here. Oof. So one of the times I was playing this and I was trying to catch this Alakazam and it was not catching for any reason. So I threw a leaden ball from up here and I caught him that way. I'm gonna try to recreate that in some form or fashion later. But Drifblim are about to show up. That's not fun. Also this music, man. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Well, we have a Kadabra here, and oddly enough, we have not filled out much of its Pokedex. So do I need to defeat? Probably, with bug type moves. And as it just so would happen to be, I have a Scyther that has a bug type move. Uh-oh, that's not good. Do I need to feed it or anything? Turn around, man. Ugh. There it is. Wait, are you level 16? Is that really? You are. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I need to see Scyther use X-Scissor at least once, so this will help. There you go. This poor bastard. Okay, and then we have you there. Cool. That's cute. Let's go and do one of those. And I'm just gonna double check back over here too, because sometimes we'll find some Mr. Mime and we haven't seen them, but like, these guys are hilarious. If you try to throw a ball at them while they're, you know, putting up their barrier, it'll just bounce off. So I actually got into a couple mass outbreaks of Mr. Mime, and I did not catch any because I didn't think it was worth it. Also a bunch of Mime Juniors. We've already been here. We've seen everything it has to offer. So now it's time to head off to the island over there that has the Alpha Infernape, as well as, you know, a bunch of Chimchar and Drifblim and things like that. But there's one more piece of business I want to do here while we're still around, and that's to finally catch that Snorlax that's been here. Now, in the area after Coronet Highlands, we will be able to catch more, just sort of more naturally, but this is where our Alpha is, and we've all been dying to catch this for a minute. It's just now everybody is on my ass, and it's going to be impossible to, you know, get a second alone with this thing, unless I hide behind a tree. There we go. Okay, so if Gigaton balls worked as advertised, this would probably be pretty easy, but usually it doesn't. So I'm gonna go and toss a leaden ball right over here, unless it runs away. Whoop. Just get rid of my leaden balls. There we go. How is that not a back strike? Yeah, it's gonna bust out. Okay, well, plan B, obviously, is to give him the old 1-2, the Raz versus the Gigaton. I love how its eyes are, like, seemingly closed, yet it still has like the red dot. Okay, I'm probably gonna do this wrong, but I'm gonna try and do something like shoot, I wanted to bounce it off. You're gonna be a pain in my ass, aren't you? There you go. Do that. I know you're suspicious. You're suspicious of something. There you go. There you go. Attaboy. Oh, he's not gonna eat it. There we go. Now it's a back shot. Oh, geez. No. Don't bust out. Thank you. It landed on the ledge. That was really bizarre. All right, listen, Snorlax, I've tried feeding you. I've tried giving you everything that you've wanted. Don't look my way. Oop. Yeah, this guy just loves to run in circles. Yeah, that's the old Nintendo quality assurance there for you. Okay, let me just throw this at you then. Good God. I swear, if just a plain old Ultra Ball to the face. Are you serious? Good God, man. All right, well, we caught the Alpha Snorlax finally. Gigaton has been failing me like no other on this run. This is insane. Okay, now we can swim. We can go into the drink. We got some, yeah, Buizel over there. A little more stuff over there, too. I wouldn't be surprised if we found a shiny Zubat out here too, but we have an island out here. There's not really much of interest here aside from, you know, a Wisp and also a lone Apom. I don't know if something else happens here later. Maybe there's an old verse. I don't know. But according to Ursaluna, not even that. So let's go ahead and make our way off over here and welcome to this island. So immediately you'll usually notice that on Ramanus Island, yeah, lots of Driftblim. That's not good. Yes, there is a man here in need, and this is why I brought the Scyther with me. You physically need it in your party in order to complete this quest, which is a little annoying. What? You've got Pokemon with you? Don't you be sneaking up on crazy old men in the middle of the night if you know what's good for you. Haha. Alright, so I will definitely do something for you because he's trying to just pick all of these flowers, and it really wants a Pokemon with a scythe on each arm. Fine, I guess. Excellent, I'd have a feeling you would say that. So that would be Scyther, right? Everything's coming up roses for, what is his name? Haimo? Haimo? Haimo. How's it going, man? Yes, I did. So you can't even go into your box for this. It's just got to be here. Look at those clean clean bades. What in the hell is that even? Well, the Ramanus roses are blooming all over the island, and he has to gather each and every one of them for his wife. And unfortunately, you might not want to do that. That sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, she wanted to fill her garden with these, and yeah, something about a clear cut probably won't sit well with either her or me. Stop, or I will throw you into the drink. Seriously? So, as we explained to him that cutting all of the precious flowers on this island is probably bad, yeah, maybe just grab a couple and just leave the rest to nature. Yeah, so just a couple of their seeds. I guess I didn't need my Scyther after all. But he gives us another seed of mastery. Don't really need it, don't care for it. But we have Gastrodon, we have more Shellos. Life is good. And this is also where I found my maroon Apom, so definitely another place you can find this little shite thrower early. But, of course, this Infernape is terrifying. And we still have a long way to go with this one, but I think he must be in his 50s. So I'm probably going to give him, again, the old 1-2. So let's go carefully, and let's feed him. Here, I'll throw you off that way. And I'll give the Gigaton Ball another chance. Why not? There you go, there you go. You can see Chimchar off back over there. You can find some outbreaks of them here too, but 65? Jeez, man. Okay, well, that's probably not gonna work now, is it? No, it's not. Why did this light just get so bright for a second there? Okay, well, I'm gonna be a little careful here. Apom doing a little dance. Are you ready? Oh, he's back. He's back with a vengeance. All right, listen, you want another one over there? There you go. You like the Oranberry, right? Yeah, he does. He's hungry. Oh, you took the weird way over there, didn't you? God, Gigaton used to work so nicely for me. Just every playthrough, it's been so good up until I started recording the game. And now Gigaton, okay, thank you. All I have to do is just badmouth it for a minute and then it's fine. All right. I am going to be careful. Yeah, and I'm gonna check on Chimchar. So at one point I did come through here, and yeah, I kind of like just made my way here off screen, but no shiny Chimchar, and it's all filled up. I did catch one of them, as well as a, oh, he's running away, as well as a Monferno in the area near the Heights camp. So that was kind of exciting. Yeah, it's going. Bye. It disappeared. That's okay. Okay, well, yeah, this island doesn't really have a lot for us. I think there might be another Wisp, maybe some interesting things around here with, yeah, Ursaluna. There we go. Where are we going? What are you getting? Uh-oh, we got some ghosts here. I would hurry it up. Come on, come on. There you go. Come on. Nice, nice. Oh, and of course it would be an Oldiverse. Cool. There's way too many of these damn things. Even if they completely took these out, you still have the 107 Wisps you gotta deal with. It is something else. But yeah, you can leave and come back and recatch that Infernape as many times as you want because, what, I only threw, what, 2 balls at it? So it's pretty easy to catch in the grand scheme of things, but that is all we have for this little section right here. So I'm gonna go and just swim across this way. We can find ourselves another Cricketot. Oh, and a Golbat. You're down here today. All right, it's good to know. There you are. So one of the other things that I wanted to make note of coming through on this side is that there is another unknown that we can catch just right here on the water. And as you would expect, we haven't been here since we were able to catch unknown. So let's go ahead and grab you. Will this work? No, it won't for some reason. This is why I got extra Pokeballs. No big deal, you know? Is it because I'm on the back of a... Thank you. I don't understand. Oh, yay. Okay, so let's take a look at the map real fast. So Cherubi is just right up there. I think I'm gonna wait on that. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit more down the river first. Bye, Bibarel. I'll see you on the flip side here. Because there is a place above the Orberg Tunnel, or Orbera? What is it called again? It's one of those. But we can go above it, and we'll be able to catch some pretty interesting Pokemon there, too. We got a brief glimpse of it before with the Happini, so that's nice. But you'll find more Magikarp over here. And also, this guy. Oh, this wise guy. Alpha Magikarp. So right around we have, you know, level 18, level 16, and things like that. This Alpha Magikarp is level 55. Obscene. Oh, and it didn't even pay attention to me, so I could have caught it, but I think I will actually. That would be hilarious. Is it? Can it come over here? I don't think it can. Okay, well, I've had some really bad luck trying to catch from above, so let's just try and there we go. Right in the face. Just right in the forehead. The best thing about this Magikarp is that it only knows Splash. I love that they kept that with it, and it's just hilarious. So, yeah, have fun. Okay, how's it going? We're back at the Obsidian Falls. Is there anything here? Probably not. Hey, tell me. Ooh, I felt something. It doesn't matter. I need to stop spending so much time doing that. What I would like to do I want to go back to Heights after this? I'm not sure. There's a lovely waterfall here, and this is the tunnel. Cool. Well, while I'm here, might as well wisp. Might as well touch. There we go. So we're doing pretty good on that. And I'm actually amazed there's nothing here. Why wouldn't you put anything here, man? Okay. Well, let's see. Any other Magikarp here? Nope. Well, yes, but not the shiny ones I was looking for. How's it going, fellas? All right, let's see. Nothing. All right, well, I didn't even want to play with you anyways. Oh, but it was close. Am I gonna get attacked by a Zubat? Yes, I am. All right, give it to me. Hurry, so that we can make our escape. Oh, it's totally gonna be up there, isn't there? All right, well, let's go above the tunnel, and as you can see, we have an Alpha Blissey, as well as some Machoke. That's cute. They're gonna be hanging out with the Machop as well. So what I could do is just go very gentle and maybe just get these guys out of the way. I love how they're just like posing like that. That's cute. Sorry, fellas, gotta do it. Hopefully that gets you out of the way. Thank you, and thank you. Like father, like son. So, this Alpha Blissey is kind of annoying, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably give it a chance to be caught via Raspberry. We'll try something like, shit, that was a bad throw. Or was it? Please work as advertised, for the love of God. Gigaton. Thank you. Okay, so did I already show us Evolving Blissey? I think yes, we must have, but oof. So some good levels, man. Caught without being spotted. And here I'm pretty sure we can find ourselves. Yep, exactly. Nice. Ooh. It's another old verse. Cool. Something else that you all could have lived without seeing, I'm sure. All right. Well, let's go ahead and read that later. And I think I might toe off with this Machoke here with Alakazam, now that I'm such a beefy ass level. And we've already done everything we needed to with Machoke. Yeah. Don't even need to worry about that. All right. Well, normally Machoke doesn't really care much for trying to attack us, so there you go. You're gonna be weak against Psychic, so that's fun and all. Bye. All right, let's get out of here. I probably should try to heal myself with Porygon. Just get some of that on there too, but overall, there's not really a lot of interest up here either. It's just a really minor path above the tunnel. Not a lot that we can do, except there is one of the most annoying unknowns that you can possibly try to get. And excuse me. Okay, D-pad, thank you. There we go. Gotta get some traction on these shoes. So just to the side here, we've got ourselves another unknown stuck here. And I hate catching this thing. Let me try with the feather ball first. But you have to hit it very specifically. Yeah, so let me try that. No. You see what I mean, man? See, it's going over now. And I would go into the water, but that makes it worse. So let's see if a regular old Pokeball can do it. See if this works. Yes, Ori, I'm trying. I'm trying. There it is. You just need a nice little lob. Please don't move the mic again, please. He's getting antsy. I should not have recorded with him in here. If you unplug this, or if you try to knock my coffee over again, I will be disappointed. Oh, he wants to go under. He wants to go under the blankie. There you go. Nope. So he like huffs and puffs his way through. All right, I'm trying to lift this up. Wow. He's climbing on me now. He's like licking my hand. Stop it. You little cutie. I'm about ready to wrap up recording, man. Why are you doing this now? That's fine. If we're lucky, sometimes we could also stumble upon Happini like we did before, but it was prior to our time. But yeah, there's not much here. Here, let's take a look at this. Anything else? I'm trying to use my flute as little as possible, but sometimes it doesn't work. Can I do the Gyarados from here? I might not be able to. I recorded footage of me catching it before, and I talked about it. I just forgot to use it, but there would be a Gyarados. There it is. Yeah, it's a little too far. I'd have to go way over there. But that one's a little bit easier to catch than Togekiss, in my opinion. Yeah, let's see what this is. We got something. Ooh, Chansey and Happiny. Well, sadly, I've already basically caught as many of those that I needed to. So if we try. Oh my god, that one wants to attack me. Yeah, I maxed it out. So not good. Oh, dude, you're gonna go and like plant a fat one on me? How dare you? Okay, well, this Chansey is sleeping, and actually, hold on. Catch while they're sleeping. Yes, this is so rare, actually. I'm just gonna not even bother. Don't wake up your mama. Please. Here, we'll just, there we go. That is extremely fortuitous of us. This has been an insanely lucky sort of run through, aside from, you know, that unknown, of which we're gonna find a couple more. Maybe just one more before we end things off. But we're back down over here. And anything else? How about you? How about you? Anything for me? Ooh, you did find something. Into the fog we go. It'd be so funny if they like spawn something out there. Okay, let's try this. How's it going, Baniri? You hiding some treasure? Oh my god, Ori is like giving himself a bath under the covers. He, I swear to god, is the only cat that I've ever known to want to like go under the covers with you. Pixel hates it. Okay, god damn, dude. Go way over here. There we go. Oh, please. Oh, it's an alpha. Ooh, candy truffle. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Sorry. This shark is out. I have no interest in alpha shinks. Okay. Yeah, there's probably nothing else of interest here. Combi, how's it going, fellas? Didn't mean to intrude. So you're gonna be like way over there, and I hate how intrusive this is. I'm gonna put that anywhere else. Ooh, and there's also one of these. Okay, well, let's see if we can't find that. Usually they're pretty easy to sort of pick out. So there's some wood. Definitely gonna need some of that. Is it over there? Baniri, did you steal someone's pack? Probably did. Okay, it'll be down here. Is it on the, you can't be on the road. There you are. Thought I could suss you out. Okay, so I've been meaning to do this for a minute, but we have some lost and founds we gotta get to. So, Eason, there you go. I don't know why the text is weird there, but you have ooh goyle. I've not seen that before. Got some of these. JC, Jude. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess some of these do have like, just like unique names, which is kind of hilarious. Cool. All right, we can buy something for once. Probably going to be a Dawn or Shiny Stone. Yeah. Ooh, Goyle. She's been dying a lot lately. All right. Sharubi. Yeah, so the thing about mass outbreaks is that you really just need to have stealth sprays, smoke bombs, and a lot of ultra balls. So what I'm gonna do is approach silently and carefully. Only 4 will ever appear at one time, and once you catch one, it'll keep on spawning in until after you know, you're done here. So I'm gonna use one of these, and let's go ahead and swap on over to the smoke bomb, which I did the complete wrong way. And you can get right in there if you really want to. It's more important if you're doing Pokemon that get scared easily, like Meow, and how did that miss? And other ones, you know, here and there. But sometimes if they see you, they will attack. They'll try to plant a fat one on you. And yeah, overall it could be pretty lucrative for catching high amounts of them. Usually I get around 10 or 12. But yeah, the ones with higher catch rates like Cherubi, a little bit annoying to catch. So just do some of that. And yeah, just keep on going until, you know, you feel like you've filled your pockets with your fair share of Cherubi, and you'll be fine. So yeah, I'm not a huge advocate for the smoke bomb approach, but it's close enough. But this will get us some pretty decent points, so there you go. I do love me Cherubi. Okay. And I guess for the rest of you, I'll just go ahead and probably take you out. Why not? We'll do something like this. Well, yeah, we should probably go with Togetic, actually. Drinking out of the drink. There you go. I think I need to defeat one of these. But again, not really great unless you're shiny hunting. And even then, it's kind of easy to shiny hunt in this game. Because if you find a mass outbreak of a Pokemon you want a shiny of, all you have to do is, at Jubilife Village, before you enter, say, the Obsidian Fieldlands, you absolutely need to save your game and then go into the area. And if you do the mass outbreak and there's no shiny, just reload your save and it will reshuffle the number values of the shinies. And on your next one, it could be very possible for you to get a shiny. It's just randomized dumb luck, like I mentioned. And the more of the Pokedex entry you have filled of that creature, then the better off you'll be. Now, because we've done all that, I do want to use this as an opportunity to sort of backtrack a little bit. I should have maybe planned this out a little bit better. But if we go to the Grueling Grove, and not the Glove, as I so lovingly called it before, we will be able to find something else there too. And as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and fast travel over here, because we've already seen everything there. And I do want to check and see how the business with the Rapidash is over there. I think it's only level 40, but I want to see if I can defeat it. That'd be fun, right? Oh, and there's another Alpha Shinx over here. What the damn? Okay. All right, those little buggers are out in droves. And a Bidoof. Oh, the Alpha Bidoof. What do you have to be mad about, my friend? You have not a single care in the world. Okay, so I'm thinking Kazumasa goes head-to-head with an Alpha Rapidash, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it would be cool to find a, you know, shiny Rapidash. Oh, nope, there it goes. All right, it's mad. Don't worry, I'll just go and dive through your roar. What do you have? Oh, you have, huh? What the damn move is that? All right, let me just do this. Come on. Oh, there you go. So run behind you, and man, one of these days they're gonna patch that shite out, let me tell you something. Okay, Kazumasa against the Rapidash. Fortunately for us, we have this. Please don't miss, please, for the love of everything sacred and holy. Kazumasa with the Hydro Pump. Oof! Oh, yeah! I am so sorry. That Rapidash did not deserve the fate that it got. Okay, don't worry, we are almost done here. So nothing in the water, thankfully. Can't really go much farther here. Yeah, you can't cheap it out, probably can't climb up there. But yeah, we're gonna go head off over into this direction. Nothing under the Warren Bridge either, but let's keep on going this way. I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting an unknown somewhere, so forgive me if I just for some reason don't grab it. But yeah, we'll probably end up coming back here maybe one more time outside of story-related progress. And you know what? Porygon probably, yeah, let's try it. If Porygon dies, he dies, and he will simply need a reboot. All right, startled Burmy. Let's go ahead and not get outsped by it, thank God. Recover. Go ahead and fill out some of that, just a little bit more. Very nice. Struggle bug. Do the struggle bug. Oh, my offensive stats were lowered. However, while I prevail. There we go. Very nice. And more struggling. I could keep recovering all day, baby. Come on, Burmy. Hit me. Hit me again. Come on. Do it. I will say, the animations for the recover are pretty cool. So I think I want to only go to 4. So we'll do that, and then we'll do like a agile thunderbolt or something. Yeah, there we go. Had no choice. Way to go. The new model reigns supreme over all. Oof, I was a little worried it was not going to faint. That would have been embarrassing. Also, a ton of Combi here. What are you all? Why have you gathered me here today? Yeesh. Don't worry, I'll catch you guys eventually. One of these days in a mass outbreak. That would be, like, dumb. Okay, so as I mentioned before, off screen, I did catch a Heracross here before we had a chance to do it on our own because it was too high leveled. I'll do it again. Why not? Yeah, I'll give him a Nana Berry. I'll probably take him out too. He's bug fighting, right? Something like that. All right, there you go. I will maybe try something like this. How's it going, my friend? Surprise leaden ball from behind. If that catches, I swear to God. This is just me being stupid now. Are you serious? He's level 45. God damn, dude. All right. Well, we're gonna head out here right now, and I think we're probably ready to call it quits. I don't know if there's anything else that we can really explore here, but by heading to this small, unassuming little island, you can find yourself a lovely Enone. So let's go ahead and capture it. Do I dare? There it is, it worked. And there's another one that went like right through it. Yeah, lucky number E. Beautiful. But I think that'll just about do it for all of the unique areas here that we have yet to visit. Of course, I'll probably go and visit some of these places off screen, but just climbing up to some of these ridges and ledges and things, they just won't let you do. It's like surprisingly, well, I guess maybe not so surprisingly restrictive and all that, but you'll find little places like this and you won't really be able to explore much of it. I was relatively convinced there would be something up here though, but maybe not at this moment. That's unfortunate. Talk about a lost opportunity, you know? And again, a lot of these places you can just jank your way up just by sort of like brute forcing it. So there's 6 whiffs. That's pretty good, I think. But yeah, I think, yeah, let's call it there. I'm gonna just make my way back naturally to the fields, or to the heights, the fields, the heights. We're gonna go back to the heights camp, see what we can't find here. One of these Geodude was the shiny one we found for Rousel, so that's kind of funny. Okay, so we got some Stantler. You know, we could probably evolve ours pretty soon here too. Ooh, and we can get this Gyarados. You know, we have an extra Feather Ball, and we already caught an Alpha. Let's try our luck one more time, but I will use a Jet Ball. Because why not? Jet Balls are kind of fun sometimes. Here, let's just do that. Whoop, that was way too late. This one is a little bit harder to catch, actually. Okay, well, this one is my bad. This is what happens when you stay a little too long at the casino, when your winning hand has been going a little too long. Yeah, this one I guess I could get a little closer. Oh, it went right through it. I am in the wrong spot for this. Maybe I need to be where that Vivichoke is. All right, here we go. One more time. Okay, this feels a little more comfortable. All right. There we go. First try. No, come on, man. Also, it's like serpentine and it moves around. There it is. Okay, level 25, so really not that bad. Okay, so there's that. I'm just waiting until we run into like the double Zubat Hour of Power ass like shinies out here. Yeah, nothing. Well, I don't know if it's like programmed in the game, but whenever you find a shiny, I just feel like it gives other Pokemon a higher chance to be shiny too. And that's just like probably completely untrue. It just feels like it's specifically for this game, so Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm done. You guys can go do your own business. We're gonna head back to Jubilife, and I think at this point I might make it a point to go ahead and do some business pertaining to maybe a wardrobe change. But I do want to go and get out of here. So Laventon, 26. Man, I guess that's what happens when you got a bunch of cherubi. But look at that. Shiny Staraptor, baby. Ooh, that feels good. Even though I already have one. But 27,000. Jesus, that's a lot. I guess a lot of, yeah, Pokemon, but still. Hopefully this wasn't the most annoying episode in the world, but there we have it. Our first Snorlax. We got a Blissey. Alakazam is close. Infernape. Oof, this is feeling good. And I'm not even close. Well, at least I got the recovers in there. Need another Thunderbolt. Maybe evolve another one of my Porygon 2s. But we have a long ways to go before we get our next rank. Let me tell you that right now. All right, well, I think it's time for us to return to the village and call it quits. Ori is now sleeping in my lap, but I am now overheating because it's really warm and he exudes heat like a little radiator. So thank you all so much for watching. Hold on, Inf. How dare you? This probably annoys you when you start hearing me say goodbye and then all of a sudden it's like 3 minutes left in the video. What do we got, Inf? Sure, you don't need to ask my permission for this. To seek new clothing is the true calling of any fascist conscious person after all. But, oh, you want to see, oh, wait, Wormadam? Don't I have a Wormadam? I do. What does a Wormadam have anything to do with anything? Okay, well, let's just go ahead and see. Wait a minute. Do I not have a Oh, there you are. I knew you were somewhere. There, isn't it beautiful? It's nice and pink. That is what's known as a trash cloak. Bro, one person's trash is another's treasure. Yeah. Well, depending on the region you catch them in, sure. Thanks for the grand idea there. But yeah, we have a fancy fashionable Wormadam. Okay, well, I'm glad we got that out of the way because I will probably end up wearing that next time, all right? So, join me here as we continue our excursion through the game, and obviously I am gonna change out my Pokemon, but we're gonna be making way towards the Crimson Mirelands, and I'm so excited because it means we have the hero home to look forward to, and good God, you guys are a talkative bunch. So yeah, we'll be exploring the Crimson Mirelands and probably catching some pretty fashionable Pokemon there as well. Take care, everybody. See you here next time.